Hey, warriors. I watched my best friend destroy himself by being the good guy. He gave everything, forgave everyone, and sacrificed his peace for ghosts who never even remembered his name. 3 years later he returned, no longer broken. He had become ruthless, and the words he spoke still echo in my bones. The world didn't change. I did. I stopped being easy to break. That truth hit me like ice water. Right now, inside you, 2 versions are fighting for control. One is still explaining, apologizing, hoping. The other is silent, certain, and merciless. You've lived too long as the first version. It's been killing you softly. Today, I will show you how to awaken the second. The ruthless one Machiavelli understood. The one people sense but can never manipulate. There are 8 dark shifts that will forge you. Each one demands you burn part of your old self. But when you finish, you will be unrecognizable, untouchable. Before we descend into this truth, drop in the comments, I will not break again. Number 1. Stop giving yourself to the ungrateful. Your greatest weakness was never your heart. It was where you kept placing it without consequence. You bled energy into vampires who fed on your light and gave nothing back. You kept hoping they would finally see your worth. They never did. Because what is given freely is devalued. In the shadows of power, generosity is read as inferiority. They sense your need to be liked, and they own you. Machiavelli warned us, men are quicker to offend those they love than those they fear. The ungrateful exploit your goodness precisely because they know you will stay. They know you will forgive. They know you will make excuses for their poison. That is not compassion. That is self-delusion wearing a kind mask. People remember pain, not kindness. They respect consequences, not explanations. Every time you tolerated disrespect, you trained them to see you as disposable. The ungrateful are predators. They hunt your guilt and twist your empathy into a blade. Stop owing loyalty to those who never earned it. Your care is a privilege, not a right. Give it only to those who prove consistent respect. Everyone else should taste the sharpness of your absence. Detachment is your defense. Indifference is your coldest revenge. Drop in the comments, my kindness has limits. Number 2, turn pain into power. Pain is the only teacher that never lies. It strips away every illusion and exposes the raw truth of who you are. The difference between the broken and the powerful is not the pain they felt. It is what they chose to do with it. Weak souls drown asking for fairness. Ruthless minds know pain is currency. You either invest it in your rise or waste it in complaint. Betrayal, heartbreak, failure, these are not punishments. They are information. Every wound shows exactly where your weakness lived. Stop asking why me. Start asking, what control does this teach me? Machiavelli said never waste a good crisis. Pain is the forge where dominance is born. Sit with it. Feel every flame. Let it purify you. When you have survived your own darkness, no one can ever control you with fear again. Pain builds power. Drop it in the comments. Number 3. Kill the need to be understood. The hunger for understanding is the chain that keeps strong minds enslaved to mediocrity. You explain yourself, hoping they will see your intentions. Most people do not listen to understand. They listen to find weakness and exploit it. The more you reveal, the more ammunition you hand them. In dark psychology, understanding equals control. That is why the ruthless stay silent. They let others guess, project, and fear the unknown. Explaining is a defensive act. It screams that you still need validation. Power does not justify itself. It simply exists. The most dangerous presence is the one that offers no explanations. Their silence creates tension. That tension creates respect. Let them call you cold. Let them assume you are arrogant. Every false label becomes another layer of your armor. Those who truly matter will never need your explanations. Drop in the comments, "My silence speaks power." Number 4. Detach. Never beg. Begging for attention, love, or closure is how kings become slaves. The more you chase what is leaving, the smaller you become. Detachment is not coldness, it is mastery. Attachment is dependence disguised as loyalty. The one who chases always loses power. When someone pulls away, do not argue, observe. When someone disrespects you, do not plead, vanish. Your absence is the loudest message. Indifference burns colder than hate and lasts longer than love. Once you stop reacting, you become unreadable, and what cannot be read cannot be controlled. Machiavelli knew that he who is not master of himself cannot master others. Detach without announcement, close doors quietly, let your silence punish. Drop this truth: I choose peace over people. Number 5. Boundaries are your armor. Without them, your life is an open grave where anyone can rob you and leave you empty. You were taught that saying no is selfish. That is a lie for the weak. Every time you tolerate disrespect, you betray yourself. The ruthless understand that a heart without armor is simply meat for predators. Boundaries are not cruelty, they are clarity. They remove leverage from manipulators. When you say no without guilt, you declare dominance. When you cut access after betrayal, you declare your worth non-negotiable. Forgiveness without consequences is submission. Mercy without structure invites chaos. Protect your space like a fortress. The parasites will vanish, your peace will return. Drop it. My boundaries protect me. Number 6. Master the art of silence. In a world drowning in noise, silence is the ultimate dominance. Most fear it because it reveals their emptiness. Every unnecessary word becomes ammunition for your enemies. Machiavelli taught, never reveal all your thoughts. It makes you predictable. Silence makes you unreadable. It forces others to expose themselves while you watch. The quiet one in the room always holds more power. When insulted, stay silent and watch them unravel in their own guilt. When provoked, give nothing. Let their desperation reveal their weakness. Your restraint speaks louder than any scream. Silence controls chaos. Drop it in the comments. Number 7. Never show full loyalty. Loyalty is only a weapon when it remains conditional. Blind loyalty is a cage you build for yourself. Machiavelli warned that men are ungrateful and deceitful. To give absolute loyalty is to invite betrayal. Power belongs to those who know when to withdraw. Attach to the opportunity, not the person. Alliances shift like shadows. Ride the tide instead of drowning in false devotion. True loyalty is a mask you wear when it serves you, and remove when it becomes a chain. Never depend wholly on one person. Dependence kills autonomy, and autonomy is the root of all dominance. Let them believe you are loyal, while you remain sovereign inside. Loyalty without strategy is self-betrayal. Your allegiance belongs first to your own purpose. Number 8. Become untouchable. This is the final evolution. No insult, no betrayal, no manipulation can reach you anymore. You have stopped chasing love, approval, or validation. These are chains worn by the weak. The world respects only power and self-possession. The untouchable move like shadows over the battlefield, unaffected, unshaken, unowned. They act from strategy, never raw emotion. Anger is measured. Fear is irrelevant. Desire is disciplined. You become the axis around which chaos spins while remaining still. Machiavelli said, "It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both." Being feared is not terror. It is the calm knowledge that crossing you has a price. You are complete within yourself. No external storm can uproot you. You have become the standard others are measured against. Nothing can break you now. Drop the final truth. I am untouchable. The world will try to break you. It will betray your trust and punish your kindness. But you now hold the dark blueprint. You no longer give to the ungrateful. You turn pain into pure power. You have killed the need to be understood. You detach without begging. You guard yourself with unbreakable boundaries. You weaponize silence. You give loyalty only as a calculated blade, and you have risen untouchable. This path is not easy, but it is the only one that sets you free. Every trial now becomes your tool. Every betrayal becomes your lesson. You move without apology and command without announcement. The world will notice only after you are already beyond its reach. You are no longer the one who bends. You are the one who rules. If this darkness awakened something in you, like the video, share it with someone who needs to hear this truth. Subscribe for more weapons of the mind. You were never meant to be broken. You were meant to become dangerous in your calm, dangerous in your certainty, dangerous in your silence. Walk now as the version no one can touch, the version that generates its own peace from within, the version that the world fears because it can no longer break you. Remember this cold truth every single day. You are untouchable now, and nothing will ever be the same again. The old you is already dead. Let the ashes fuel the new empire you are building in silence. Every step you take from here carries the weight of someone who has seen the darkness and chosen to become it. Not out of cruelty, but out of absolute self-mastery. That is the real Machiavellian way. Control yourself completely, and the world bends around you, never the other way around. This is not motivation. This is initiation. You have been warned, and now you are armed. Use these truths wisely. Use them ruthlessly when necessary, but always use them. Because the world does not reward the soft, it devours them, then respects only those who refuse to be devoured. You have chosen the second path. There is no going back. And that is exactly how it should be. Embrace the cold. Embrace the distance. Embrace the power that lives in restraint. Your silence will speak for you now. Your boundaries will guard you. Your detachment will free you. And your untouchable core will make you legendary among those who once thought they could break you. This is the end of the old story. This is the beginning of your dark reign over your own life. Carry these 8 laws deep in your bones. Live them without compromise. Become them completely. The world will test you again. Let it come. You are ready. You are changed. You are untouchable. And that is the most terrifying thing a broken world can face. A mind that can no longer be shattered. Thank you for walking through the darkness with me. Now go apply it. Become dangerous. Not by screaming, but by the terrifying quiet of someone who finally knows their worth. Someone who no longer needs to prove anything to anyone. Someone who simply is. And in that being, they rule, quietly, coldly, completely. I will see you in the next descent. Until then, stay ruthless, stay silent, stay untouchable. The game has changed because you have changed. Never forget how powerful that truly is. Your old self is gone, the new one is eternal. Protect it with everything you now know. This knowledge is a blade. Wield it with precision and without mercy toward anything that threatens your peace. You were always capable of this. The world simply forced you to remember. Now you remember, and you will never forget again. This is your rebirth in shadow. Claim it, own it, become it. The darkness is not your enemy, it is your throne. Sit on it with calm certainty. The world will bow or break. Either way, you remain untouched. This is the final truth I leave you with tonight. You are no longer prey. You are the shadow that hunts. Move accordingly. Live dangerously calm. And let them feel the difference without you saying a single word. I am proud of the monster you are becoming. The controlled, strategic, untouchable monster. Now go. The night is yours, and everything in it will learn to respect the new you.